So Halo Campaign Evolved was shown at the Xbox Showcase on June 7th, with Halo Studios releasing a ton of content afterwards, including gameplay from Assault on the Control Room and a 6-hour loop of the main menu's background. It seems that reactions were initially positive for it, and my own reaction was positive. That's not to say mine is negative now, it's still very positive, but I've been looking at comments and content since all the trailers and gameplay have been released, and it's kinda sad. So to make things clear, I'm an old head Halo fan. I've been playing Halo since 2002, and I've played every Halo game at least once. I do prefer the Bungie era of Halo, but I also respect that 343 tried to put their own spin on Halo to bring in new audiences. There's a lot of things I don't like about the 343 games, but I always found something I liked in each game. I intend to get Campaign Evolved too, and here's why. First off, the game just looks incredible. I never thought that Halo could look this good. Everything from the guns to the Forerunner architecture just ooze Halo. The explosions alone made me want to grab a rocket launcher. Now it seems like I'm not in the majority when it comes to old Halo fans. I've seen a lot of nitpicks about small things, like the main menu ring looking too small or the Truth and Reconciliation looking too chubby. And to the people saying those things, I say just play the original. If you are actively trying this hard to find something you don't like, you aren't trying to like the game. You're just trying to find something to bitch about. Personally, I think everything looks fine, and honestly, this is what I imagined Halo looking like back in 2001. Another reason I'm buying this game is that I'm excited for a fresh take on the campaign that made me fall in love with gaming in the first place. I love the original Halo, and because I love it, I've also played it a lot. So much that I pretty much have the entire script memorized. It'll be nice to see what's new and what's familiar in this game. I can already hear it now though. We already got a remake in 2011. Why do we need the same game for a third time?
First off, it was a remaster, not a remake, and it left a lot to be desired.
That's not to say I don't get the sentiment behind those comments, but I also understand why Halo Studios are doing this. They're trying to get new people into Halo, because honestly, Halo isn't the household name it once was. And if something doesn't change, Halo could fall off forever. And I can bet none of us want that. Bringing in new players and younger perspectives could be what Halo needs. And honestly, it's time to face the fact that Halo isn't for us old heads anymore. Most of us are pushing 30, if not well into our 30s. And this is the reason I don't mind sprint or aim down sights in Campaign Evolved. Granted, once I find the appropriate skulls, I'm gonna take it back to the OG experience, like a lot of people my age. But still, there are people bitching that these mechanics are skulls and not the main experience. To me, they're literally complaining that they have options. And here's the thing, they didn't have to add these options. They could have just left the old players behind and focused on the new generation, and I wouldn't have blamed them for it. I'm not going to shit on the new gen if they decide to keep playing with the modern game mechanics. It's what they know. And if it brings more attention to the story and the world I love, leave it in. After all, why can't a 7-foot super soldier in power armor sprint? The constant complaining is tiring, and I can only imagine what the developers are feeling. And I'm beginning to think that no one hates Halo like older Halo fans. The last reason I'm getting this game is I'm just excited to see new Halo content being made. I am a little bummed that the new content is a remake, but I get why they went with a remake. Because why would Halo Studios dump a ton of money on a new project using an engine not tested in Halo development, risking it to fail, when you can bring a classic into the modern era of gaming, all while getting your developers up to snuff on Unreal using assets that already exist? Honestly, it's kinda smart. And if the rumors are true, Halo 2 and 3 are getting the same treatment, which also makes sense because having the same art style across all the games gives a sense of continuity the original games lacked due to art style changes. It sucks that the internet is inherently negative these days. If you're excited for something, there's always going to be some no-life asshole waiting in the shadows to call you stupid for liking it. Call me what you will, but I'm super excited for this game and what's to come. And with that, I'm out. Have a good day.